Imagine a world without apples, almonds, strawberries, or coffee. A world where grocery stores slowly lose their colorful fruits and vegetables. This may sound like science fiction, but it is becoming a real possibility. Pollinators, especially bees, are disappearing at an alarming rate, and their loss could disrupt global food production and reduce the nutritional diversity we rely on for healthy lives. Pollinators are animals that transfer pollen from one flower to another. This process allows plants to produce fruits, seeds, and crops. Some of the most common pollinators include bees, butterflies, moths, birds, and even bats. Nearly 75% of the world's flowering plants depend on animal pollination, and more than one-third of global food crops rely on pollinators to reproduce. Pollinators play a vital role in agriculture. Crops such as apples, almonds, blueberries, coffee, cocoa, pumpkins, and tomatoes rely heavily on pollination. Without pollinators, these crops would produce far fewer fruits and seeds. In fact, pollinators contribute hundreds of billions of dollars to the global agricultural economy every year. But their importance goes beyond economics. Pollinators help maintain the diversity of foods that provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants for human health. Unfortunately, pollinator populations are declining around the world. One major reason is the widespread use of pesticides. These chemicals can poison bees and disrupt their ability to navigate and find food. Habitat loss is another serious threat. Urban expansion and intensive farming remove the flowers and nesting spaces that pollinators need to survive. Climate change also plays a role. It alters the flowering season and disrupts the delicate timing between plants and the pollinators that depend on them. Diseases and parasites are also threatening many bee species. Together, these pressures are pushing pollinators toward dangerous population declines. The disappearance of pollinators could have serious consequences for human nutrition. While staple crops such as wheat, rice, and corn rely mainly on wind pollination, many nutrient-rich foods depend heavily on pollinators. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds provide vitamins, antioxidants, and essential micronutrients that support healthy diets. Without pollinators, our diets could become dominated by calorie-rich but nutrient-poor staple foods. This shift could increase the risk of malnutrition and micronutrient deficiencies around the world. The decline of pollinators is not just an environmental issue. It is already affecting agriculture in many parts of the world. In some regions, farmers have been forced to turn to manual pollination, where workers use brushes to transfer pollen by hand. This process is time-consuming, expensive, and far less efficient than natural pollination. If pollinator populations continue to fall, food prices could rise and access to nutritious foods could become more limited, especially in developing countries. This would deepen global inequality in food distribution and health outcomes. Pollinators are also essential for maintaining healthy ecosystems. They support plant reproduction, which in turn provides food and shelter for countless other species. Their decline could trigger a chain reaction, disrupting entire ecosystems and reducing biodiversity. The good news is that protecting pollinators is possible. Farmers can adopt pollinator-friendly practices, such as reducing pesticide use and planting flower strips in their crops. Cities and communities can create pollinator gardens filled with native plants. Even individuals can help by supporting sustainable agriculture and protecting natural habitats. Pollinators may be small, but their impact on life on Earth is enormous. Protecting them means protecting our food system, our ecosystems, and our health, because when pollinators thrive, our planet and our plate thrive too. Imagine a world without them.